Okay. Guess we might as well get the ARB meeting started for May 15th. Roll call, please.
Burrell,
Here.
Rosik, Schneider, Cavazos.
Here.
Here. Okay, now we'll move on to the next agenda item, Pledge Allegiance. I guess I'll start since we got such a small group. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, next on the agenda, we got minute approval.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the April 24th Architectural Review Board meeting.
Okay, you got a motion and a second. Last chance for any corrections if necessary. We'll put it up for a vote then. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Kind of easy with this short of a crowd. Okay. So let's move on to the next item. We got citizens' time. Anybody who isn't here to comment on their own COA? You okay?
Yeah, he's here for Mariah's.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so no citizens' comments tonight. We'll move on to the agenda items. We'll start with the ZP 006.
Okay, so first, there is a sheet in front of you all tonight that looks like a landscape plan. It was a separate item that I set on the dais for you. This is in reference to some of Marchant's comments from the last meeting regarding evergreen shrubs along the back fence line, evergreen shrubs on the left property line as you look at the front, and a canopy tree there on the front. So just to kind of go over it with you, the back is proposed to be evergreen trees. Along the left-hand side, those are proposed to be evergreen shrubs. In the front, Marchant had mentioned at the last meeting to do maybe a canopy tree to either side of the drive aisle. They've proposed to put evergreen shrubs in the front left corner. You can kind of see them called out there. And then due to the placement of the exit driveway, the crepe myrtle that's in our streetscape is going to have to be removed. However, they plan to salvage that tree. If they plant it within the streetscape still, it'll be right in front of their front door. So they're proposing to move it back onto their property. You can see the little arrow there, and incorporate it as part of their landscaping so that it still matches with what's on the streetscape. Other questions and comments, though, that I wanted to run through real quick that Marchant had brought up since he can't be here tonight is the front door color. Actually, hold on. Look at, if you will, page 8 with me. That is the updated information from our last meeting regarding some of the colors on the building, and then it'll make a little more sense when I go through Marchant's comments here. So he would like more information on the front door color, and do they intend to use the French doors that are shown in the elevation, the guardrail material and color on the front porch. He is questioning if it'll also be the black metal, the color of the brick soldier course that's along the top of the building. He's asking if it will match the rest of the brick or if it will match the soldier course arch. The color of the roof fascia. The elevation shows black along the roof line of the existing house. These are his comments here. Assuming will match black trim shown on sketch around the front windows, question mark. He's asking about the roof color. Are they intending to keep the existing black asphalt shingles? And the sign, they reference the color of the sign and he's asking if the board should approve the sign as well as part of this package or recommend a separate permit. I spoke with Chairman Lorson and mentioned that if you guys want to discuss the font and the colors, I can work directly with the applicant on the size. That is laid out very specifically in our ordinance, so it wouldn't be a problem to direct them on that. However, if you feel more comfortable with a separate permit for the sign, we can do that as well. So those are some of the items, and Mr. Al Morgan is here tonight to answer any questions you may have or address any other concerns.
Welcome.
If you want to stand at the podium and use the mic, if they have any questions.
Can you hear me?
Is it on?
It's on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Al Morgan. I'm a supervisor for Mirage Properties. And if we build the winery, I'm the one you'll be dealing with.
So do you want to start off by perhaps answering some of Marchant's questions, like about the color of the front door and maybe the soldier course cap?
Okay. We'll start with the brick. I've got everything in order.
Okay, sure.
Okay, the
That's
brick
fine.
will be as close as possible, but we're going to paint all the brick. It'll be an off-white.
Okay.
And the exterior trim will be black. And the front door will be antique style to match the trim.
Like an antique bronze
Yes, something
or
like
the,
that, yeah.
okay.
You said it's going to match the trim. You said the trim is black, so it's going
I'm
to be.
sorry?
You said that it's going to match the trim, right? The doors.
Yes, yes.
So it's going to be black or bronze.
Well, the door will be, I don't know exactly yet,
Okay.
yeah, but it'll be antique.
The soldier course arch, I see it's labeled desert sand. Does that mean that the top soldier course cap right here will also be desert sand color?
Yeah,
Okay,
all the brick will be the same color.
okay.
What is the color of the metal railing on the patio?
It'll be black also.
Black.
Yes.
And the roof color?
It'll be probably black,
Okay.
yeah.
And the windows, all of that is black?
Yes,
Okay.
and we're using the same windows. We're not removing the windows.
So they're white right now.
Yeah, they be painted.
They'll be painted black. Okay.
Will the entire sign be black, or the section that says wine tasting on the little ribbon banner portion, will that be a different color?
It's got various colors in it.
Okay.
You said it has various colors?
You're talking about the sign
Mhm.
itself? It's black, and it's got some sort of maroon letters in it.
Okay.
They're blended in.
Is it the same as the sign in Manassas?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I
The
can
same.
pull up a picture.
You got a picture of that?
I'll
I
pull
drove
up
by
one.
that the other day. I did not take any pictures. Now, you're saying all the brick will be the same color. On the picture here, we got, you got the soldier course on the very top and the arch, you got that, I'm understanding that to be the desert sand, and then the brick face will be the off-white, right?
Yes.
So there will be a accent, so to speak, in the
Right.
soldier courses, right? Okay. Yeah, just wanted to confirm that. Yeah, that's what's
So
there
this looks
right
like a
now.
maroon backing with like a white, oh,
And I'm assuming the hand railing, we established the color, I'm assuming the material is just going to be a standard metal.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanna reference those questions?
Just looking at the picture of the sign on the brick from the one in Manassas, I feel like the style and the colors and everything, I feel like it will go with our town. I don't,
I think it'll look nice and clean.
as
with
long
the-
as the sign size stays
that.
within our ordinance, I think it will be fine.
And as part of the approval, I can also give you the maximum size,
Mhm.
if you guys feel comfortable with that.
Mhm.
And then it's all in there together as part of maybe
That
the
would be
motion.
great.
Yeah, I think the only thing, out of Marchand's questions, we got the handrail, the guardrail material and color, the brick soldier course we've just addressed, the roof fascia, that's going to be black with the trim, right?
Mhm.
The sign, we've discussed. And of course, the roof color. You're going to use the existing type shingles, or are you going to go to the architectural style
It'll be
shingles? Or
architectural.
so we'll get some dimensions there. Um, Yeah, I think the only unknown is, I guess, a true description of the doors in front, because I don't truly understand what your definition of antique is. Is it going to be a standard industrial door that's metal, but maybe with something that makes it look like a
Yeah,
wood
right.
texture?
Yes, got the antique look.
And I'm assuming that will be, I guess, what we call a bronze, kind of like your lighting fixtures,
You're right.
right? But of
Uh-huh.
course, it's a
It'll be
darker
bronze,
color
yeah.
than a, okay. I think that answers my questions. I think the landscaping was fairly well addressed. I think it meets most of Marchand's recommendations as well.
Real quick, I just want to read the sign ordinance for you guys. Individual letter sign, so that's the type that this would fall under. The letters themselves are not to exceed 1.5 feet in letter height, that's individual letters. And the entire sign, the letters that read aroma as well as the wine tasting, shall not exceed 18 square feet total.
Anybody else have any questions? Okay, I'm sure we need to gather our thoughts for a motion then, right?
When we do the motion, do you want me to go through all of the colors that he answered?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you need this. This might give you a helping cue to everything that we've kind of addressed. I guess one thing that's in here, right now, there's a fence on the back of the property that was put up by, I'm assuming, the resident that backs up to it. Do we want to put a restriction in there that if the resident decides to drop that fence, that there needs to be some type of buffer between the business residents, which means we'd place the onus on the Aroma 2 to put a new fence up to, I guess, put that buffer in for the residents?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I think the buffer back there was relaxed for the parking, right? So it's probably best to keep a fence there.
Correct.
Okay, I think I can try to give it a go. I make a motion to approve zoning permit 2019-007 with the current sign proposal that is illustrated, as long as it meets the Architectural Review Board guidelines of 1.5 feet high for the individual letters that spell out Aroma 2 height, and that the entire sign lettering should not exceed 18 square feet total. Also, I just want to go through the details that we discussed, that the building will have the black trim on the windows, black metal bronze front French doors, black metal guardrails or front porch rails. The building will be painted off-white. The roof will be black architectural shingles. And if the current rear fence is ever taken down by the homeowner, the property owners of 14871 Washington Street will be responsible for constructing a new fence. Anything else?
Soldier courses will be desert sand.
The soldier courses will be desert sand over the arches
Over the arches and the top
and the cap.
cap, yeah. Did we say the door was an antique bronze?
You might want to mention this.
And, yeah, the lamp.
and that the property owners adhere to the landscaping plan that was illustrated tonight
Within the site plan.
within the site plan.
Second?
Okay, I got a motion and a second. Before I continue on, a point of information. Shelley, you got all that?
I did.
Okay.
So the camera's running.
I have notes. I can give it to you.
Okay, last chance for any type of discussion. I think that kind of rings it out pretty good. Okay, we'll put it for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We can't wait to see it.
Okay, well, we built a nice place.
We're excited to see it.
Yeah.
They don't put a string on the spending. They tell me to build it, and they don't bother me.
We're excited. Thank you.
It's good to build it when you don't have to scrape for money and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look
Okay.
forward to doing business with you people.
Thank you.
Yep, and I guess Emily will follow up with all the details.
Okay.
Yep, I'll send you guys all an email tomorrow.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
send it to
I will.
okay, thank you, Dan.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Sorry it took so long.
No, thank you.
We're excited.
Okay, next on the list is ZP 011.
So this is also a zoning application, certificate of appropriateness, I apologize, from last meeting for Eugene's Sausage and Fries sign application. So tonight, we have a representative present to go over the sign, information, the colors, the fonts, etc. Go ahead and come on down and introduce yourself, please.
Hello. I'm
Hi,
Jason
welcome.
Eugene Hardy.
Good evening.
Yep, and I'm excited to have Eugene's here in Haymarket.
We're excited for you to be here. I ate dinner there tonight.
Oh,
Everyone can have wine at Mariah's and then go have
dinner.
Eugene's.
And end at one of the ice cream shops.
There you go, or cupcake.
There you go. Okay, so on page 40, you'll see I included an email here. So they have the simple colors listed out and then actually the color codes for you. But you'll see that there is brown text, which is sausage and fries, and then there's brown behind Eugene's. There's a yellow backdrop of all shapes and text. So kind of like a shadow feature in the yellow.
it's shadow, yeah.
Okay. And then Eugene's top green layer, and then is background, what color is the background?
It's a very light green.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, what
It's
is,
like a green yellow.
oh,
I can show you on my phone.
I was gonna ask, do you have a color
Let me,
copy? That would be great.
yeah, if you can show them, and I'll try to pull the.
We didn't have that sausage there, and those are separate. One says Eugene, one says fries.
But exactly like this with the cream background.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
And the background will be white too,
Like
or
a cream color.
cream color?
Mhm. So, I mean, I think it looks great, and I think that with the, is it Crossroads?
Correct.
Is that the name of it? Mhm. I know we're allowing them to like use more of like the logo image and all of that, so I don't mind if the Eugene's isn't like an exact font of ours. I think that it looks unique and like eye-catching the way that he presented it.
Yeah, I guess since we're kind of in discussion now, I need to I guess, reveal that my wife did apply for a job there, so I don't know if I need
At
to step.
Eugene's? Oh,
So
good.
I don't know if I need to step down on this vote.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a conflict of interest because she's not making,
Right, and she's not working.
I haven't hired her yet.
Right.
So I think that's your answer. I
Okay,
think we're
yeah.
okay.
okay, just wanted to reveal that, make sure everyone was comfortable with
And
me
I
voting.
think
Thank
technically,
you
like,
for
Yeah,
telling
thank
us.
you, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I agree with your response, Bond, with the Crossroads. We are going to start to add a little bit more flair to the signage than we have in our history. I think we were a little too restrictive at first, hence the amendment to the sign codes and everything else. So I think we are adopting a more business-friendly approach here. I agree.
I mean, I agree. I think the signs look great. I think it definitely helps the businesses because they can kind of put their own little spin on their, kind of draw people in, so it makes sense.
Be seen. Okay. I make a motion to approve ZP number 2019-011.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and second. I just want to, for further discussion, this picture we have here, it's a little different than the picture that Jason has. Do you have a capture of that picture?
Can you email me that version of it, and then I'll attach the version he showed you guys tonight with the approval?
Okay, because that's what I would clarify as what we're approving is the picture that he has.
Well, it'll be a little bit different because the one
Yeah, the
he
sausage.
showed, it's all together.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like you're separating the graphic, but it's still,
It would,
How about
it would
that,
look like this, but with the background and the colors that we,
yeah.
okay.
It's the coloring and everything that he showed, but it's just,
How about that
Separate.
icon? Is that icon going to stay with Eugene's? No?
So it'll be
So it
just,
will be
just
like
like
this then?
that, just
Yes.
those colors?
Just the name.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, then that clarifies it more.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Just wanted to make sure that was across the board. Okay, motion and a second with the clarification that it is as pictured here with the colors that will be emailed later to Emily, right? The picture that you have will be the colors representation. Okay? Now that that's cleared, is everybody fine for a vote? Let's put it up for a vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
thank you,
We're
and
excited for you.
I will send you the approval, probably tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much.
good night.
Right back to the restaurant. Thank you so much.
Good night. Okay, next item, new business.
I do have something to add, something that came up since I sent the packet out. So staff is looking to have a sign for out front on the green that we can start posting some of our flyers, our agendas, meeting notices, public hearing notices, all sorts of stuff, as well as a section for maybe some brochures or newsletters, things like that for people to pick up as they come by, or maybe they stop and see it. So we're looking at this one here on this page. So this one, we'd want it double-sided so that we can have stuff on both sides and it can sit perpendicular to the road. And then it'll be right up front. Yep. So kind of pass it and
We have the community board right here, but you can't, let you actually come into the building. You can't see it. We have a lot of things taped up on the windows, which I think can get a little bit, sometimes maybe we do something like this. Then as you're walking in a walking town, you can pick out a brochure for the historical walk or the Civil War battlefields or whatever pamphlets we have in there.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this will catch those on Saturdays and Sundays that we miss when we're closed.
Yeah.
And
And-
we're also looking for you guys to make a color suggestion as well, so.
Placement will be more in the corner where the entrance to the parking lot is.
So
That
we'll-
way it separates from the business sign that we have out there.
It'll be closer to this side, yes, is that what, yes?
Yeah.
But we will work around Copper Cricket's sign that's up there.
It looks like we only have like certain colors that they're allowing us, or are we just gonna, when it comes to, we're just gonna repaint it ourselves?
So the colors there, you'll have like evergreen, there's
Yeah.
like the beige, the tan, the brown. Those are the colors to pick from.
Okay.
So since our lights are, those lights right there are kind of the faded Hanover green, but that evergreen color, I don't know if you guys
That's
want to do that. The
That's what I was
bench,
thinking.
Or more of a neutral color, since the new building might be more neutral, I don't think
Yeah.
that's under consideration.
the bench out there has green on either end of it. It's like green cast iron, and then it's a brown seat,
And then the business sign is cream, right, or white?
cream, and then
Green with a green
Mhm.
trim, I think it's.
yeah,
Yeah.
green posts there on the side, and then the caps are, we need to get new caps put on, but I think they're kind of like a coppery color,
Okay.
or we can get green match. And then you'll
Oh, I'm
have your
sorry,
crepe,
Jen.
and then you'll have your crepe myrtles. They're planted there, newly planted, and they'll bloom red. You have a little flower bed, but that's about it for kind of colors right up in that area.
It's quite a lot of colors.
Yeah.
It's nice. I think the green is fine. I mean, there's not really gonna be an accent. It's gonna be like a one piece. So I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty close to the bench, right?
I think so.
So if it's gonna be like green there, maybe like match it with the brown, I guess, the brown of the seating. That would look nice, I think.
And
Right,
then
the
there's a-
interior is
It's a neutral color.
corkboard, right?
Pardon?
Green.
Interior is corkboard,
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a sturdy.
so it
cork
does give you that,
style.
that brown offset of like
Okay.
the
Yeah.
wood
The
within
green
the
would look
seating.
nice too, yeah.
And
I
then
think
there's a
that
green trash
green-
can there too.
Yeah,
So.
I think putting it next to the bench is a good idea,
yeah.
Yeah,
because that way
Kind
it's
of
not
look
close to
over.
Copper
Sit and read it,
Cricket.
Sit and read it.
Yeah, and it's not close to the other sign.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the green.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want a motion for that?
Let's just, if you don't mind, we could have a motion.
Does someone mind making a motion for our two-sided informational sign in Hanover green for the town green?
do you need the model of that sign?
No.
I make a motion to approve the two-sided informational sign in the evergreen color for in front of Town Hall next to the park bench.
Seconded.
Motion and a second, last chance for discussion? Let's put it for vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Anything else for new business?
Not really, no. We'll have a couple applications probably in a couple months that'll come up for some overall architectural review plans of elevations, some more bigger developments, but that's about it for new business. That's just probably later summertime.
Yeah, okay, old business?
They're still moving along on across the street. There was a little hiccup in the permitting process, but my latest update was it should start Monday or Tuesday at the latest, so we'll see if that happens. But I spoke with them this morning. We had a little meeting over there, so I'm hopeful that it'll happen.
And that includes the Colonel's house?
It does include the
Because I
Colonel's
didn't see
house.
their sign there, so I was just wondering.
Yes, so what happened is they were able to put the fencing up around everything else. However, since that fencing has been up for quite some time, the thicket and all the shrubs have grown in on it, so they couldn't move it. So they actually have to bring in heavy equipment to lift that fence now. So once they kind of get everything else taken care of, I think they'll move over to that one and incorporate all the
Gotcha.
fencing.
So I guess fingers crossed to have it completed before the Zip City
Yes.
zip trip. Yeah.
Yeah, so they say once they start, it'll be 4 to 5 days to get it to cleaned up. So they said it takes about 1 to 2 to take everything down, and then days 3, 4, and 5 are just picking
Like
it up
hauling.
and hauling it off. So it'll be interesting to watch the progress for sure.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea about what happened with the guy coming in to take all the pictures? Do we know if he's done or when we're getting a report
So-
or anything like that?
We have one person who came up from, was it Mary Washington?
Yeah.
So University of Mary Washington, and he actually took some imagery that created a 3D model. So we have some of that. He is able to do that off of other photographs, so he said that as time permits, he can help us out and do that. We had another young man who's actually, I think, a high school student here at Battlefield who asked to come over and take photos. And then we also have another set of documented photos of all sides of the buildings.
Cool.
What about the playground? Is everything ordered?
So I am finalizing the last little bit to order all of that, hopefully by the end of next week, so we can have it all ordered, and then we can start building. Probably August timeframe is when they're scheduled now. So, very exciting, something
Yeah.
great. I don't know if you guys drove by and saw, but the Chick-fil-A event that's going on
Yeah.
out there right
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
great turnout. So it's very exciting to see people using the park and knowing how much potential it has. So.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
How about this building? I think bids were sent out, right? Or requests for bids were
Yes.
sent out?
Do you know the
Discussion amongst
discussion?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we've had that picture up there for over a year now. It's like, it'd be neat to see it come through.
Yes.
Okay, and I know it's kind of a redundant town planner update, since old business, new
They're all
business
town
usually
planner
wraps it
update,
all
yeah.
up.
So the only update, I know we so we started working on our bylaws and the update to the guidelines. I do want to bring that back in June. So hopefully, I mean, this meeting was pretty light. I guess I could have brought it tonight. But since we had 2 members missing, I think it was kind of good that we didn't. So I will plan in June to bring that back up as well, if that's all right with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's about it, though. Kind of gave you new business, old business. I am kind of going through town, watching for overgrowth of grass and weeds and sending out letters as necessary. So I think the rains are causing people some problems on just keeping up with it during the week. So everyone seems to be doing okay, though.
I think it's the weekend rains. That's when most people do like their
Yeah.
gardening. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's about it. That's all I have.
Okay. Any questions? No? Moving on then. Planning Commission update.
I don't think there was anything crazy. I left my notes back at home, but I think it was mainly just smaller. It was the Haymarket Diner, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They had an application in for, I think they wanted some waivers for the parking lot. That's what it was. Yeah, the parking
Yes.
lot. There was a few other ones, but I think we tabled them until we got more information.
Yes, and one update, the public hearing was held for the Williams project over here on
Right.
Jefferson Street. So that's a proposed mixed-use development. She will be coming back next Wednesday, and I have met with her. She does have a new revised concept plan, so we'll have another update for you in June. She plans, once she goes to council on the SUP package and she gets her site plan kind of figured out, she'll come see you guys for elevations and such.
I can't believe next month is June.
Yeah. Time's flying.
It has.
Okay.
I think that's about it
Yep.
for planning commission.
I don't have any questions for you. Anybody else have questions? No? Okay, town council update.
I was not here, so Emily,
What did we talk about?
sorry to turn
No,
it
it's
to you
okay.
again.
Oh, we had, actually, May was a great meeting. I'm gonna let Shelley.
We had our VML, Virginia Municipal League, winner of the If I Were Mayor contest, Lily Konopka, and she pretty much ran the entire meeting with poise, and she was just a lovely young lady. She did a
Aw.
great job, she really did. As far as agenda items, it was very light, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Refreshing. It was great.
Mhm.
And Lily did a great job.
We
with
had-
seventh graders.
Yep.
Wow.
She's from Ronald Reagan Middle School, and she did a great job. Her whole family was here. The Gainesville Haymarket Rotary Club did a presentation for the Flags for Heroes, which is going to be June 15th. And they're if you want to sponsor a flag for a hero in your life, they're taking applications now. And I really think that about covered it. Yeah, it was a very light, nice meeting.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. Next thing on here is adjournment.
We're there already.
Yeah.
That was a quick one.
They're still
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. 8:43.